Hello, and welcome to the Austin Junior High School Holiday Band Concert. Thank you for wearing your face coverings for the duration of the concert and sitting with your families, socially distanced from other families in our audience. One of the goals of the music department is to teach our students, staff, and community about concert etiquette during all of our concerts. This is your third year to do this, so I know you know this, but let me go over it anyway. Mrs. Rainey and Mrs. Kamak have made this a priority in the classroom and discussed these expectations with all of our students prior to today's concert. To create the best possible atmosphere for our concert, we ask that all electronic devices be silenced out of respect to the performers and audience members. We ask that you remain seated until the conclusion of the concert. We want to thank you for supporting music education and serving as role models for our students.
Welcome to our annual holiday band concert featuring the Austin Junior High 8th grade band and their conductor, Mr. Gene Reed. We would like to welcome all of our students and families that are joining us both in person and those who are joining us from their homes via our Google Meet. We are so excited for all of us to be together again soon. The band has had a great first semester with football game performances, which included a fun night performing in the stands with Austin High School band students, a virtual Veterans Day performance, and today the band would like to open this concert with a tribute to our military men and women by playing the Armed Forces on Parade. We would be honored for any past or present military men and women to stand when hearing your service melody. Think back 2 years ago when these students performed Jingle Bells at their beginning band concert for you. Do you remember what those beginning sounds sounded like? Those students have matured so much in their musicianship, technique, and sound. Please sit back and enjoy listening to them today performing for you Jingle Bell Rock.
see you, and I'm more excited to see your students, your children on the stage. Don't they look great? They look wonderful. Oh my goodness. At this time, I would like to take the opportunity to thank Austin Junior High School staff and our administrators for all their support and encouragement of our band students and music program. I appreciate Mr. Johnson being here with us today. And a special thanks to Mr. Sloan, our band director at Austin High School, who is in the back helping us run lights and sound, and Ms. Bounds, and Mr. Cooper is also here, who is a retired band director and can't get enough of band. Even when you retire, us band directors, it's in our blood, so we appreciate Mr. Cooper being here also. We are so excited to have a concert. I shared with the last concert, which was the 7th grade. It's a little different. You've seen it work with 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and our 7th graders have, but 6th graders do not know how normally we have this place packed for a concert. So we hope we have made an atmosphere for you where you feel safe as can be in the situation. Our students are wearing bell covers. We're used to being masked up, and they know how to deal with it every day. For class purposes, we've got to spread farther than we ever have. But we're just thankful to be able to have this opportunity. I know many bands in other states have just stopped doing band because they can't figure it out. We have bands in our state that are not having concerts, and we're just blessed that our Decatur City School team has found ways for us to make it work, and we're just very blessed to have this auditorium. This auditorium will hold 1,500 people, and so we were able to, with all the airflow and everything going on, to hopefully make you feel comfortable and keep us all safe. It's definitely a trying time. Registration, and I haven't mentioned this to the 8th graders right now, but registration for 9th grade is coming next month. Can you believe it? We're about to register these students for 9th grade. I can't believe it because it's like we just got started. I would love to see every student on the stage, and then also that are on the Google Meet with us today that can't be here in person, to continue with their love for band by continuing to be in band at the high school, which high school is still considered 9 through 12, even though our 9th graders are passed here at Austin Junior High. It's important for students to connect in an organization that pushes students to do their best, be their best, and strive for greatness. Students need to connect where excellence is expected from them, and that's what all band directors, we have it in our blood. We don't know any other way. We don't know how to not work hard. We strive to help these students, to push them to perform things that they don't even think they can do. So and I'm encouraging them right now, so 8th graders, if you're listening, okay, I would love to see every one of them continue to be in band. Mr. Sloan is definitely in the sound booth in the back. If you have any questions, they're able to do a lot of things and still be in the band. So don't think because they would like to do something else or take this class or that class, they can't do band. They make it possible. They make it possible, and it's a great organization to be a part of. It is wonderful. Some of you are probably even alumni from our Austin Band program, and we appreciate you being here too. I'd also like to say this, and hopefully, and I keep teaching these students this, but if you surround yourself with people who are smarter than you, people who strive to work hard, it's contagious. If you surround yourself with people who don't really have high expectations in their life, it's contagious. Last year, 2 National Merit Scholarships finalists were from Austin High School music program. One was in the band and one was in chorus. Their college is paid for. They're getting paid to go to college. And that's awesome. So I want to encourage them to plug in. Band is, of course, where I'd love to see them plug in. But if they're not going to do band, they need to be a part of something with greatness. Something that they can be watched and not just get idle time, because I have watched, unfortunately, that ISS list on kids who don't continue to connect somewhere for their names to start appearing. And that saddens me because I know they're good students. So please, if you have questions, Mr. Sloan will be happy to answer questions. If I can help you, please do, because we want them to connect somewhere. Don't just walk around the campus. Be a part of something. Okay? We have one, this year's definitely been a different year. We normally would be playing a march for you that we normally do for NPA. We are starting that tomorrow, and normally we play a lot more, but because of the conditions, I see some kids that they're being quarantined and come back, and it's just been a challenge. It's definitely a challenge, but these kids, they're so talented. They're so talented, and I appreciate all their hard work. I would like to say, as you know, we normally charge $3 to come to our concerts, and we have a donation box in the back. We have one set of chimes, which is about $3,000, and it goes back and forth between Austin Middle and Austin Junior High. We'd like to have 2 sets. So any donation that you give, any bed sheets and towels that you might have sold, and again, they will get more stocking in January, and that money, as long as you put it goes to Austin Junior High, they'll still give us those that proceeds for us. So anything that you can help us do, we appreciate it, because they're not allowing us to go door to door. We don't want them to. We want to keep them safe. But I just want to say to the 8th grade band students, I appreciate your hard work. Thank you for putting up with me. And I haven't said this in the other concerts, but I want to thank also my colleague, Mrs. Kamak, who is the person who has to put up with me. And she is actually a good sounding board. We have the same philosophy, which is the best for your students, and she's so wonderful to work with, and I want to give her kudos and shout outs for that too. So we're on our last one, and this one is definitely new for us. Jingle Rock was, but that was one of our easier ones. This one is a challenge. We've been working on a cartoon Christmas for a while. We hope you enjoyed it. And again, thank you for trusting us with your students and the opportunity to teach them.
guess do the lunch. Yeah.